could change your hairstyle, would you, and what would you change it to?
Oh, that's a very good question. I've been probably unfortunate. Some people might say fortunate, but I've had the same hairstyle for a long time now, not through any choice of my own. I did do what a lot of the boys are currently doing in the dressing room at the minute, and probably cling on to a wee bit of my fringe a wee bit. I tried to comb it across and try and salvage it a little bit for far too long. I think there's a few boys doing that at the minute. But if I'm being honest, I've actually came to get used to the fact that I've got a shaved head, so I quite like it. Even when I had a fringe, not even though I was 14, 15 at the time, I did used to shave my head at times as well, and I probably would say I prefer that look now.
What does it feel like to be captain?
I think, in terms of from a playing point of view, it's a great honour and a privilege, especially to be captain of such a big club. Growing up in Edinburgh, I know how much it means to play for such a big club, and as I say, it's just a real privilege and honour to be able to do it. It also helps I've got such a good dressing room as well, a real mix of young boys coming through and some older experienced lads who helped me along the way as well. So together, it's a good combination.
So this is my question. Describe how it felt scoring that goal in 2016.
What one was that? What goal? It was a couple.
The goal in 2016.
I don't remember much of it. I remember the corner coming in, with Hendo obviously crossed it, and as soon as it came in, I knew I was getting it. And then after that, I can't really remember much for the next couple of minutes. That was just a bit of a 4 celebrations in one, trying to celebrate and ran away, everybody going crazy, and probably the happiest moment in my life in football.
I remember that. I was there at the game with my dad. And
were you? I hope you weren't on the pitch, were you? No, the answer was looking for no. Of course you weren't. Did you enjoy that day?
Yeah, we were crying with happiness on that day. So
oh, good. That's good.
That. What do you think the best attributes are to make a good captain?
That's a very good question. I think everybody does it in different ways. I think there's different ways you can be a captain. You get some people who are very demanding. They shout a lot, they demand a lot on the pitch. But I think the most important way, and I got the bit of advice I got when I got given the job, was from the assistant manager, Andy Holden at the time. Big Taff, he told me that first and foremost, you need to get your own house in order. So I need to do my job first and make sure I'm able to do that to the best of my ability before I try and think about helping anybody else. And if I can do that and lead by example, hopefully that can rub off and the rest of the lads can take note from there.
So this is my third one. What is your favourite dinner?
My favourite what, sorry?
Dinner.
Favourite dinner? Oh, steak and chips for me, with peppercorn sauce and a wee bit of onion rings on the side.
That's my dad's.
That would be my favourite. That's your dad's favourite as well, is it? Excellent. It's a good choice. Your dad's got good taste then, isn't he? What's your favourite?
Mine is probably the same.
Is it? Very nice. Very good. What about yourself?
I don't even know. Pizza.
Pizza?
Yep.
That's always a winner. Pizza's a favourite of my house and my kids as well.
But no, actually, it's a chicken dinner. I love a chicken dinner, actually.
Well, like a roast chicken dinner?
Yeah, like a roast chicken dinner. My mum makes it good.
When did you get that, on a Sunday or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Yorkshire puddings as well?
Yep, they're my favourite. They're probably
my favourite as well. That's a favourite bit of roast dinner for me. Yorkshire pudding, a bit of gravy inside it.
Yep. Who is your best friend at Hibs?
Oh, that's a very good best friend at Hibs. Probably a bit of a cop out here, but I've been with Daz, Paul, and Louis for a long time now. We've kind of got the old guard going on there a little bit. Been through them a little bit, so I'd probably say them. The three of us, the four of us together, have been at the club for such a long time. I also played with Louis when I was 14, 15 for Scotland, and then it's called the Victory Shield then, and we played together at all the ages right up to under 21s with Scotland, and I played with Paul at 21s as well, so I've known the lads for a long time, so probably them three.
Have you ever played any other positions in left back?
In left back? Yeah, to be honest, you might not believe this, but I started off as a striker or a sort of winger sort of type player. And honestly, when I went to Man United at 16, I was a winger at the time. So I wasn't a full-back at all. But after probably maybe the first year, they quickly realised that one, I wasn't tricky enough or quick enough to be a winger, I don't think, and I kept kicking kicking the defenders up there. So I think they wanted to push me back the pitch a little bit and focus on my strengths, which was running for deeper and kicking people. So that kind of how I got pushed back, and then I've always been at right back ever since.
Yeah. If you had the chance to play for any other club, who would it be and why?
I'd probably say Manchester United. I think I've always supported them even as a young boy. I was lucky enough to get the opportunity to do it once, and I obviously would have loved to have played more times, but I think if I could pick another team, it would be them. I've always supported them. My uncle took me to a game when I was younger, and he lived in Manchester area, so I was always sort of keen to check on their results and things, so I've always supported them, so it'd be Manchester United, I think.
Yeah. I like Manchester United. Actually, I've not been to a Man U game, but I'd like to go. So.
Would you? There you go. What's your English team? What team do you support in England?
Man United.
I support Liverpool.
You support Liverpool? Ooh, a bit of a...
United and Liverpool in English.
Yeah, exactly. A bit of a rivalry there. Well, mind you, I think Man United is a wee bit quiet at the minute. Liverpool are doing a bit better just now, but you never know, it could change pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So my fifth question is, who is your favourite Hibs player of all time?
My favourite, Louis Stevenson. It's an easy one, that. I think he's the only player to have won the League Cup and Scottish Cup. He's played under so many different managers. All the different managers come in and bring in different left backs or try and replace them all the time, and he always sees them off. So for me, Louis Stevenson, that was an easy one.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
I think when I first left school to become a professional football player, I think the most important thing I learned was just to work hard, work as hard as you possibly can, have no regrets, and be as professional as you can all the time. And if you can do these things, nothing will go past you. So you might get some bad luck along the way, but always believe and always work as hard as you can.
Do you think you could beat Russell Latipi in a 1v1?
As in me defending or me attacking? I'm hoping you're going to
you
say attacking here.
You defending, him attacking.
I would say he's a very, very tricky player to play against. So the likelihood is I would probably give him a kick. That would probably be the way I would play against him. Try and kick him as hard as I could, as early as I could, and hope for the best. Because he was some player, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's my favourite player.
If
Oh,
you could
he
meet,
was good to watch.
if you could meet anyone in the world, who would it be and why?
Oh, that's some question, that. That is an unbelievable question. I'd probably say Lionel Messi, because I think I was fortunate enough to meet Cristiano Ronaldo, so I'd like to say I've met Messi as well.
Yeah, you've met Cristiano Ronaldo?
So the reasons for that one. I have done, yeah. When I was a young boy.
Hibs.
What's that?
We need to get him to Hibs.
Oh, I think, well, we need to ask Mr. Ron Gordon if he can get his checkbook out and try and get him to come. What do you think? Do you think we can afford him?
Hopefully.
No, you never know. You never know. He's getting on a bit. He might be out of contract at the end of the season. You never know. Might be able to get him on the cheap.
Yep.
Think he'd get a game for us? What do you think?
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
So this is my seventh and last question. Is out of these goals, which is your favourite? Goal in Bromby, the one against Astras Tripolice, or the top bins against Rangers 4-0 outside the thread in the top corner?
I would say just because they're all good for different reasons. I think I prefer the one against Rangers probably because it's playing against Rangers, and I quite like and quite enjoy scoring against Rangers. And I think the way we went on and won the game so well as well. We won 4-0, and I think it could have been a lot more. And it's probably one of apart from the cup final, one of the most enjoyable games I've ever played in. So I'll probably go for that one.
Yeah. Who do you think is the GOAT? Messi, Ronaldo, or Big Daz McGregor?
Who do you think's what?
The GOAT.
The GOAT?
Yeah, like the greatest of all time.
Oh, I need to watch what I say here because I need to see Big Daz tomorrow. I don't want to argue with Big Darren. Darren's one of the most aggressive men you'll ever meet, to be fair. So, I'm going to go for Ronaldo for me. I think he's the greatest player of all time at the minute, because I think he's can play different positions. I think he's such an athlete, and he's got that will to be the best all the time. That's all he's interested in, is being the best, and I think he is the best.
Yeah.
Who do you think's the best at them three?
I think Messi, because he's like. In fact, no, actually, McGregor. Darren McGregor.
Good answer.
He played for Hibs, and
Yeah.
he's got big muscles, so he's good at playing in defence. And I think he's probably one of the best defenders I've ever watched, along with you as well. So.
I think
That's a good one, that, because you got to think the different in it. So Darren's obviously a defender, and then you've got Messi and Ronaldo that are always known for creating and scoring goals. So there's two different ways to look at that. So that was a good question. That.
I think
Plus, you don't want to argue with Daz either, so we'll just go for Daz. That's a good
I think the greatest player of all time is probably Davy Gray, which is you.
Thanks, mate. Really appreciate that. That's great.